Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. It's Normal Guy North. We've got a good one for you today. This is the Tier 10 Cristoforo Colombo. I believe it might be, if not the most powerful battleship in the game, but it's definitely overpowering or OP. That's what all the CCs are saying. A lot call it broken, but I don't know. But it is when that happens. Wow, there's kill number one. So right now we're going to be watching Marcus, ADM Marcus, the Tier 10 Cristoforo Colombo. I'm not exactly a BB main, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm more of a destroyer main and submarine, but this is how I actually play battleships as well. Notice where he is. He's right in the middle of the map. He's got his 16 381mm guns with SAP and AP on it, and he's going down the middle. One thing you should know about the Cristoforo Colombo, her guns, especially the rear turrets, they're 360-degree turning. So a little left, a little right, you don't actually have to come all the way around. So you don't need greased gears for this boat. You don't need to have, any kind of captain skills or whatnot, or actual consumable skills to turn the turrets. They turn pretty fast enough. I guess that Libertad wasn't paying attention to what happened to the Jinan earlier, but it is what it is. So again, she's a really good boat, very powerful, easy to play, I think, in my opinion, and a little bit forgiving, in my opinion. I mean, you'll see that a bit later when he makes a couple mistakes, I'll point out, but I wouldn't even say mistakes, it's just interesting. Now, again, he's using island cover here with the 360 turret staying in the middle. If you look to your left there, you're just going to see the submarine's already up here doing its thing. He's making sure he's actually useful to his team. He's not going to take the flanks. It's not part of the thing. This is ranked battle. Your job is to get the caps and kill the enemy. He doesn't really want the caps. He just wants to kill the enemy. So good on him. But this boat is fantastic. I mean, you'll see a bit later here how tough it is and what it can take. That submarine decided to pop its rear ugly head. And when there's a submarine, I expect everyone to start dumping their airstrikes on it. You need to kill that thing. It's a threat, especially at distance. Within 3 kilometers, not so much. The torpedoes don't even do damage anymore. And just get him. Yep. Well, 2 for 2. Good job. He's killed 2 ships already, and he's got 35,000 damage. Not bad. Now, you know that the rest of the enemy team is around the line. I want you down the road to pay attention to ACAP. I have no idea how the Libertad is actually running away the way it's running away. I would not be doing that. That's not me. But it is what it is. Remember to keep yourself nicely angled when you're actually playing this boat. It's got a 400mm belt on the side. So you can bounce a lot of things. You're going to see that a bit later on with another, the secondary Libertad. You're going to see at the very end of it how we can actually bounce shells right back on the Libertad. I think Libertad actually hit himself, which is with his own shell, which is kind of funny. So again, if I'm playing battleship, this is what I'm doing. Being very cautious, throttling. It looks mundane, looks kind of boring, looks kind of technical. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what he's doing. He's being technical. He knows he's got to take out the Libertad. He can't push through because on the other side of him, on his right-hand side, behind the island is the Trump, the destroyer. He's got another Libertad over there. He's got other ships over there that are going to hurt him. So just concentrate on the one ship. Make it a 1v1 match, not a 1v3 or 1v4. I have no idea why players do that in this game. They'll come out and all of a sudden, I've seen certain CCs do it when they're trying to use the W key, and all of a sudden it's a 1v5. They get, hosed down, destroyed, and then they wonder why did I get killed? I'm like, explain why you came out. And no, I'm not going to mention what CC I'm talking about. I do subscribe to him on YouTube. Now, again, I think this Libertad, actually, the enemy Libertad should have actually, he's making this basically a 1v2, 1v3. So I would actually have gone behind the island to reposition myself so that way I could attack better and kill better. Because now he's got a submarine and or a destroyer that's actually shooting at him. So, 6 half dozen 12 the other, right? You got to get yourself out of here. So I would not have done the way he did it, but that's me. I'm a bit different. And he could have actually taken himself out of the fight where he could actually, heal back, do whatever he wants to do. But now, if you notice what he's doing, he's starting to push out. The Trump's coming out, the enemy Trump, and he's actually at the Libertad. That was a good shot, almost 15,000. So again, just hold your ground, 1v1, shoot, exceed that. Armor belt's doing really well, nicely well angled. Again, I like this replay. It's because it's quick, sweet, and simple. The Libertad is going down. And I don't know why the Libertad just kind of got pushed out. He got the destroyer then for the team. That's good on him, but he's still going to die. He's going to die, and he should have gone behind on him originally, and he wouldn't have died. Actually, he could have actually healed back and been able to take on other products or other ships 1v1, but he didn't. Now he's gone. Now Marcus here's got 3 out of 3 so far for kills, so good job on him. And just spoiler alert, he gets more kills, a few more. At the end of the day, now you're pushing up. You got a Vermont. A Vermont is no joke. The guns are terrible for firing. I'd be the first one to admit that because I think it's a 45-second reload. I don't quite have her yet. I'm still grinding. Still grinding for this boat too, the Colombo. But at the end of the day, the Vermont is no joke. She can probably do a lot of damage to him if he got broadside. Again, he's perfectly angled, in my opinion. Taking a bit of the cap, waiting for it. And these guns are only 381 millimeters. But look at that. That's a ton of damage. And of course, the Vermont, she does like, what, 22 knots? She's not going to get away from this. I have no idea why some players do what they do. Like, why are you running away in this match? I mean, you're trying to kite away, I guess, but, I mean, you can't outrun a Libertad. You cannot outrun the Cristoforo Colombo. You can't outrun a submarine underwater, basically, in my opinion. And speaking of Libertad, look who's up at A cap there. I think that's living to the Libertad. Anyway, the other day here, again, just keep angle, keep pushing, keep shooting. Down. There's number 4. Good job. Sorry, number 3, my bad. Now, the last person alive, of course, is going to be the destroyer, which is down south where the submarine is right now. That was my prediction. I was correct. And, of course, then the Libertad, which took the A-cap, which is not a bad idea. I wish he had his guns ready here because the Libertad does. But here's a great example, the best one I want to show you, of being able to take a good shot and mostly bounce it. You know, so I'm like, good job. There goes those mighty secondaries. Now, he already knows because the destroyer spotted. His team's going to take care of the destroyer. He's going after Libertad. Now, he has the option to ram and get a crack in, or he can stand and fight. I personally would not ram. I'm not going out. If I can take this guy out, I'm taking him out. So that's what I would do. And go shoot. Now, spoiler, the game's about to be over shortly, but this is exactly how it goes down. And this is, in my opinion, a great example of containment with a battleship, making sure it's 1v1, making sure you're actually not trying to take on 1v3, angle your boat correctly, use the bell armor, use the things the ship is strong at. The guns being 360-degree rotating turrets, that's a really powerful thing he's actually using. You put your spotter plane up right now, which I agree with, because your spotter plane is going to spot the Libertad, and that's want to see the way she's angled, the way she's facing. Yeah, she's turning back to come at you, which is fine. And here we go. Now we're going to have a bit of a close-in brawl, a knife fight, I guess, if you will. And that'll be game over. So what do you think? Think he's going to ram it? What do you think? I almost thought those shells were originally the shells out the Libertad kind of bouncing back, but again, the angle does really well. It's a great boat. I really want to get this. I know a lot of CCs say that it's OP. I will have this boat, I just don't know when I get it, but I want it. And again, here comes the actual shot. Libertad should have waited, in my opinion. Did not. And there's 48,000. Ouch. Now, Libertad tried to do its best. The secondary is going to, there's a third fire. Just hit your repair, get it out. The Libertad knows it's over. He's not going to, beat 3 ships, but there you go. Headshot. Well, hey, that was a good, quick game. I like that. Great boat. I really want it. If you get it, because it is OP and it's a good boat and is pretty much kind of forgiving and has good firepower. Let me know down below. Do you guys have the Cristoforo Colombo? What do you guys think of it? Did you guys like this kind of format? Give me a comment down below. Give me a like. And don't forget to, ring the button, all that good stuff. Subscribe, because it really does help the channel, and I do appreciate it. But as always, take care. Stay safe. Wish you all the best. Until the next one, bye for now.